Hello, myself Amrita, and he's my husband Surendra. We belongs to Odisha, and I work for Microsoft, and he work for Rubrik. We were married since 2019 March 8, and by the time I was in Hyderabad and he was in Bangalore, and we had no plans of getting a proper place to stay. And after COVID, then we started thinking to grow our family and find a nice place where we can spend the longer period of our lifetime happily and peacefully. And when I was expecting,
I think we started searching during COVID time.
Yeah, during COVID, we just started thinking about it, but we became serious when I was expecting.
Yeah.
That time. So yeah, I think when I was.
So we have seen around so many flats nearby. So because our office are nearby, so we are searching for nearby. And we have seen more than 10 plus projects here, which are big projects also. So basically, most of the projects when we visited, so we got a lot more about the amenities rather than looking at the home. So everyone was showing. We'll get a bigger swimming pool, club, and a lot of other outside amenities where we may not be spending a lot of time, but at the end, if you'll enter into the home or the rooms, the architecture, the floor plans, those are actually not yeah.
Actually, that time even we are not very clear. We did not have a clarity what we need. To stay peacefully, and that time we were kind of a research mode. So we kind of visited almost all the projects in the Sajapura road because this was our preference area because of our office locations.
Then I actually when we first visited Classic, that time actually we have also not go for the deal and all, but actually we got to, because that was the middle of searching of other projects also. So here then so we just stopped our things that time because of COVID and all. Then when she was expecting, so that time we thought of okay, at this time we need to kind of finalize something. So then at we are about to go to hometown, right? Just before a month we got a call from Classic.
Correct. Yeah, so post my delivery actually we are planning, I had my maternity leave, so we are about to go to our hometown, and we are having being a new parent and having a newborn with us. That time we are thinking, okay, this is the time, let's close the deal, whatever we have in hands right now. We don't have any more time for research, so let's go and finalize something. So that time whatever we visited so far, Classic was the one which we liked so much. And that time I think we called Subhajit, and Subhajit told it, okay, there are still some flats available, and we just quickly let's go for it, let's close the deal.
Yeah. So then we were constantly in touch with multiple people. Nobin was one of the single point of contact who helped throughout the process by explaining the project and all. Also, he had one call also with Ceyone also. So he also explained, and he just assigned Nobin for the first point of contact, and Nobin was able to understand our need, and also we have already an understanding of after visiting many projects. So and he was able to properly clarify what is the as per our need, how it will be fitting the different units here.
So, and with the newborn with Rishan also, it would be very difficult if the processing would be tough. But it was very smooth that even with the kid having with us, we didn't feel anything that we are struggling for something.
Yeah, because this is our first home. We don't know what is the process, how to go to the register office, or what things need to be checked in the home, or whether we are missing something, this is not written somewhere and all. So all these things actually they already clarified upfront, we will be getting this or we will not be getting this, or all things how what someone needs in as a in a home. So when buying a home, so all these processes are very smooth in terms of like so for the even for the home loan, who should be the point of contact, and they are not the best thing is they're not forcing you should go, or like they're not like trying to what I can say, convince like you should go for this loan, that loan and all. So basically they give a point of contact who having a lot of other reference. So and everything was done in remotely, like most of the
I think we just gave the booking amount and we left for our hometown, and rest of the process it's all done remotely. Only thing, we had to come here for the registration process, and by the time all the documentations work was done, all the payment was, we are doing all the payments remotely, and that was also very transparent. All the payment, what kind of payment we are making, the payment is going to whom, and what is the receipt for that, all the transparency we got, that is up to again in the remotely. So all the transaction, most of the transaction actually happened in when we were in the hometown, and only we have to come to Bangalore just for the registration process, that's all.
Yeah, so even after getting the home, like we didn't stay for 6-7 months. Even we collected the khata after 1 year of staying, just like few days back. And so it's like very trustful. And the thing is, like also like after every process is done, like registration is done, and the handover is done, so we're getting call from Classic as well to understand like whether the process was smooth or not. So that is a very good point, that like they outside of the process, like the company is also kind of following through.
Even I can feel that, with our personal experience, this marketing team was very, always open for the feedback. Whatever we say, they are always open to help, always open for the feedback. And we have, as my husband said, we collected the khata just few days back, and we have built that level of trust with them.
And in terms of like the society units and like the people nearby, like the neighbors, all are like kind of very peaceful community, this one. And like there are some certain rules also, which is really good. Like if you'll see Saturday, Sunday, there is no work here, like construction work, so you can peacefully stay and all. And
so far it's really good.
So far
we are enjoying staying here, and even our friends are also liking the place. Even we can say that one of our friend took the nearby flat. I
also referred couple of people, and when like my friends or colleagues are coming, actually they are also liking it very nice flat, and I also referred them like directly to talk into kind of talk to or like because there is a new tower is going on.
We referred a couple of our friends there. So far it is really good, and we are happily staying here. Thank you.